Thanks for joining us. We're here with Todd Martin of Tulsa Raceway Park to talk about one of my favorite subjects, midnight drags.
Midnight drags. They're awesome.
You gotta love it, man. This is a legendary kind of thing. This has gone on for a long time.
Yeah, since the early 80s. I used to sneak out of the house, tell my mom I was staying with my buddies, and we'd drive all the way to Tulsa for the midnight drag, stay until the sun come up. It's a culture. It's a lifestyle for these guys. We don't even open the gates until 11 o'clock at night. They start lining up at 9:30. Part of the party is being outside, hanging out, what's going on, start talking to smack. When you get inside the gate, lay it down.
I love it. And this is a deal like I could come race my truck if I wanted to.
Race your
I can
truck.
bring whatever I want.
Motorcycle, we've got four-wheelers there. We just require a little bit of safety gear.
Sure.
Got to have a helmet, a jacket if you're going to ride a motorcycle or something like that. If you got a car, you need to have a seat belt in it. We've seen them bring grandma's car out and leave the transmission on the track and have to explain that Sunday morning is not fun when she can't go to church.
Midnight drags is something that happens on a regular basis. This one that's coming up on October 20th, this is actually a pretty big deal. This is kind of a premier midnight drags, if you will.
Yeah, we have about 15 to 20 midnight drags events a year, but this one is really big. We're taking 20 of the street racer, 918 street racers, are going to race 20 of the Tulsa list racers for a mano-a-mano kind of match where they're going to go out there and see who's the baddest boys. Either the street guys are going to take the money or the track guys are going to take the money and the big fancy trophy this weekend.
And we're going to decide it on the track. So, it's going to be decided that night, or actually that morning, because something like this could go all night long.
It could. We've seen the sun come up at the midnight drags many times.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so the gates open at about 11, but we can tailgate, hang out, have a good time, talk smack, get ready before.
Sure.
And then the racing starts at about midnight, somewhere around there?
Yeah, somewhere 11:30 midnight, get you through tech, and we'll be making sure that we're going down the track.
I love it. Okay, so at a midnight drags, if I'm coming as a spectator, obviously there's some basics. I'm going to bring like a jacket and stuff like that because it's going to get cold. Let's focus on the things maybe that I shouldn't bring, because just to keep Todd from looking like the bad guy, we've got new liquor laws that we need to kind of address.
Yeah, in the past we've kind of been somewhat lenient on about people bringing in outside beer or liquor, but now with the new liquor laws in place, the Able Commission has made sure that we're aware that there's no outside permitted liquor or beer on the premises. It all has to be sold on site. We'll ID everybody. We'll have bans for everybody for over 21. We have some great sponsors there and Budweiser, and we want to make sure that we meet the law and everybody gets home safely.
Absolutely. Safety is always a big issue, but now we've got a brand new law that obviously it's that kind of dictating it, as opposed to Tulsa Raceway Park coming up with a new rule. It's not your deal. It's the law.
It's the law, and we want to make sure that we're good citizens, and we want to make sure that everybody has a good time there. So we're gonna watch that law and make sure that everything goes accordingly.
Absolutely. Okay, so what would it cost me to get in? What's the
you can come and race for $25.
So I can race for $25.
Yeah.
I can race anything. I can race my truck, my grandma's car, my wife. Can I have her come out? Do I need to have race experience?
No, not at all. They'll get you through tech, and if you have any questions, they'll tell you how to stage. They'll show you where to stage, show you how to exit the racetrack. We're there to help. This is where we get a lot of new racers from, is from the midnights.
I love it. Midnight Drags. In case you've never been there before, you need to check it out. It's legendary at Osage Casino, Tulsa Raceway Park. And for more information,
always go to our Facebook page, which is Tulsa Midnight Drags, or you can go to our website at tulsaracewaypark.com.
I love it. That's October 20th at Tulsa Raceway Park. Todd, thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate you coming in and telling us about this stuff.
Thanks for having us, and I will see you all at the Midnight Drags.